Right, good morning from the Pacific Northwest. I did a video review on the Danner Crag boots when they first came out in April. This is my second pair, and I don't know if I covered that in my last video. I'll cover that now, what happened with that. Yeah, so let's just jump into it. So let's start off with a few things I really enjoy about the boot. Durability. They've held up really well. This is about 200 to 250 miles on this boot. I'll start from the bottom. The Vibram soles have been outstanding. Slippery rocks, ice. They're stiff enough. They have a little bit of flex, but they're stiff enough for me. Crampon compatible. I've had them on Mount St. Helens, a few other hybrid backpacking areas where I needed to put on some crampons, and I think that's really where they excel the most is as a shoe, where you're going to be going from an approach and then you're going to be hitting some maybe some glacier work and some snow. The other thing that they've been really good with is I tried them on snowshoes just a little bit up at Falls Creek Falls. They worked really well for that. Yeah, so durability as far as the bottom and the construction of the boot has been great. Little to no wear, really. Yeah, so like I said, anything from all over the gorge, anywhere where you're gonna have, you know, especially the combination hikes where you don't want to bring a dedicated approach shoe. You want to be able to use one boot for everything from the forest atmosphere, and then you're going into the alpine. It's been a great boot for that. They are hot, so I wouldn't wear these anytime the temperatures are way up there. It's overkill. Insulation wise, they've been good. I've had them up around Mount Hood a few times, and you know, pretty cold weather, and they've been fine with a pair of wool socks. They've been great. The waterproofing has been great. Yeah, so as far as things I don't like the laces. I don't know if this will show on the video, but they're almost like a smooth texture lace. I do not like them. I need to change them out. They just don't hold a knot. So you'll lace them up, they're nice and snug, and then the knot just slowly loosens, and I'm constantly having to redo the knot. I've tried double knotting. I've tried a couple of different techniques. They just don't want to hold a knot. And I think it has to do with the lace material, so I'm gonna definitely be going to a different lace. The other thing that happened on my first pair is these eyelets. First off, they're really snug. I'm sorry, not these eyelets. These eyelets are fine. These eyelets, what happens is, I wish I could show better on the video, but they are super snug. You see that? And these ones are actually a little bit better than my first pair, but they're really, it's really tough. You really have to yank on it to get that eyelet to take the lace. And then the issue is that they're cast. That's not a flexible piece. That's a cast metal piece. So my first pair, I broke them. I just tried to stick a screwdriver in there and just gently loosen them because they were so tight you couldn't even lace them up. And I ended up snapping it. I live in Vancouver, Washington. I guess I'm lucky to be able to just go down to Danner anytime I need to. And they did exchange them, no questions asked, no problem. They said that was a known issue, and that they'd have quite a few people that had that issue, and they were super quick and easy to deal with. I mean, couldn't have been easier. I went down there with the boots, showed them what happened, boom, new pair of boots I walked out with, and these are those. These ones were a little bit looser, so I don't know if they fixed the problem. They're still pretty snug, but they're better than the first ones, and I haven't had an issue since. I just haven't even tried to open those up. I just deal with it, and they've kind of loosened up over time. Yeah, so Danner Crag Evo, great boot, man, great boot. Little pricey, But overall, great boot, and that's pretty much all I have to say about them. After it, and you know, you can see these are, I actually use them, so this isn't a review from somebody who has just opened up a brand new case of boots and tell you how nice they are. Comfort wise, they're great. I do recommend, if you have access, to go and try them on. The sizing for me was weird. These are 8 wide. I never wear an 8 wide in anything, so usually most of my running shoes and things like that, I'll usually wear a size 9. So that just shows you how much. And I don't have a wide foot. I don't usually buy wide size footwear. But with these, I tried on several pairs down there, and my size was so pretty much a full size up with a wide. So yeah, I definitely recommend that you try them on before you make the purchase. I hear you can get these on sale right now. There'd be a screaming deal around $250 or so. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys have any other questions. Sorry it took a while. I don't do YouTube a lot, so I just figured I'd jump on here. Hopefully that helps you guys out.